Alright, boys, we are back, and it's time to head into free agency right before year 6. Now, last 2 years with our Washington Capitals, we did end up winning that President's Trophy, which you can say is kind of a successful year, but first round exits after that, oh, I hated that. So, it's time to completely change up this team. We're going forward with the young guns like Josh Morrissey and Matthew Lalonde, while still keeping older guys like Eric Johnson, Alexander Ovechkin, and Nick Backstrom. But other older guys like, Louis Eriksson, I think it's time for him to go. And the guys that we can re-sign in free agency can fill up the third and fourth line quite nicely, okay? So in this video, I don't know if we're going to get to simulate up any days because I got some trades to do. Definitely got some trades to do. Before we sign those players, got some trades to do because we got to free up some more cap space if we can with players like Zibanejad. I don't think we need his contract anymore. All right, so hang on a second. Okay, so I'll show you guys our contracts. Let's just worry about our forwards right now. We'll worry about defensemen later. We'll go for forwards right now. So, our first line is obviously going to be Alexander Ovechkin, Nicholas Backstrom, and Josh Morrissey, all right? So, we don't have to worry about our first 3 players. Second line, we know Matthew Lalonde is going to be in there. Hartikainen, I know you guys want this guy to play on the second line, but I think I still want him on the third line. Just because I know he's got okay stats, but he is a grinder, which means he plays like a grinder. Look down here. I mean, he was playing with the Edmonton Oilers for a good, probably 50 games. All right, he could have had 40 points, 30 points by himself right there. Okay, so even though he's got good individual stats, he's still listed as a grinder. So, and his offensive awareness is only 83, so he's better defensively, so you put him on the third line and you use him on the penalty kill. Since we have Matthew Lalonde on the second line, I really don't want to slow down his goal scoring, right? I want to provide him a good playmaker and another sniper. And Teemu Hartikainen would be perfect on the third line with Carlson, and then maybe one of those free agent pickups like Dustin Brown on the right wing then with Teemu on the left and Carlson in the middle. That would be a filthy third line. You know what I mean? So I got to figure out what we're going to do for our second line here. Eriksson, yeah, we could use Eriksson still. He's not getting worse. But the reason I don't like Louis Eriksson anymore is that shooting category. I want to find somebody with like 90, 90, 90, 90. You know what I mean? I mean, he's decent everywhere. He really is. He's 88 overall everywhere. But he just did not show up in the playoffs last year. I mean, look, 7 games played in the playoffs, not a single point. So, and he hasn't really been a playoff performer for us at all, ever. Okay, so I mean, he's done pretty good for us during the regular season, but I think it's time to unload Louis Eriksson for a younger gun to play alongside of Matthew Lalonde going forward. All right, so we got to find someone there. We got Ovechkin, Backstrom, and Morrissey. Eriksson can be traded. Hartikainen is on the third line. Matthew Lalonde, so we need 2 second liners still. Carlson can be on the third line with Hartikainen. I'm thinking what we should do is give Mark Scheifele one more year to play on that second line to see if he can get better, all right? I think I want to put him in the center because, well, he doesn't have the greatest face-offs, but still, I think I want to put him in the center alongside of Matthew Lalonde on the left and then get a really good sniper for the right wing and just see what he can do because I know last year we did the same thing. He didn't have the greatest season, but I'm ready to start kind of rebuilding this team. You know, it doesn't matter if we win the President's Trophy again if we get kicked out in the first round anyways. And trading for 2 bona fide second liners is going to be tough with the assets that we have. So what I was thinking is put Matthew Lalonde on the left wing, Mark Scheifele in the center, go out there and get that. We can get now a better stud as a right winger. Third line can be Carlson, Hartikainen, and like a Dustin Brown. And then the fourth line, we have to get like 4 fourth liners, which we can do with free agency, okay? So that's what I think I want to do. Yeah. All right, so next on the list, you know what? Hang on, let me take a drink. Jesus. I'm telling you, boys, my neck is killing me. Jesus. I woke up this morning, I took some Viagra, but they got caught in my throat. I've had a stiff neck for hours. Oh, my God. No. That's an Austin Powers 2 joke. I just slept on it wrong. My neck is literally killing me. I'm like hunched over right now trying to do this commentary. But don't worry, we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. So I'm going to go to a trading block. And I want to find this player that I want. So let me just take all this crap off the trading block. Yeah. All right, so what do we want? We want a forward, any role. I don't care about the role right now. What I want to do is I want to set some parameters to get a good forward coming back. I want somebody who's Matthew Lalonde, Morrissey. Yeah, let's go for 25 or younger. I won't go too much younger than that. Potential range, at least there, medium. Okay, and this is what I want to do. So select rating 1, right? I want someone with really good shot. Yeah, wrist shot power. I want to jack this up to at least 90. Okay, we're going to find somebody else out there with really low trade value who is got a lot of upside. What, maximum? There you go, 99. Who's got a lot of upside, who's young, and who's got already a filthy shot to help out that second line on the right side. Okay, because Mathieu Lalonde can already get some goals, but he'll get more assists if we can have somebody else in there who can score some goals. So we'll wrist shot power at least 90 to 99. Wrist shot accuracy, same thing, 90 to 99. And a, where is it? Slap shot power I gotta find. Where's slap shot power? Strength. So there it is. Slap shot power we're going for, right? Up to 90 as well. So let's just go through this. There you go. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so, yep, I'm just looking everywhere else. And the shooting category, let's just jack this up to at least right there, okay? And, well, I might as well just do this, hang on. Defensive category, physical category, skating category. Let's just make sure it's not like a dud. There you go. Actually, we'll just raise all these. We don't need to raise all those, actually. If I have somebody who's not the greatest defensively, that's okay. Alright, so let's go after, let's see if there's anybody. I wouldn't imagine that there's going to be too many people here. If I raise the age up to like 30, yeah, Mathieu Lalonde is the only one. Alright, so that's what I'm talking about. Mathieu Lalonde is a special player, boys. He's a very special player for what we have. There's only one player that fits that category that I've put out there, okay? So, let's lower this down a little bit. There's too many subcategories. So let me just, yeah, I don't need all this. Senses, puck skills, there. I'll just see if that makes any difference. I don't want to take away anything else just yet. Alright, so search the list. Let's see. Okay, so the Nuge is the only other player. Way too much trade value. We're not getting Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Nope. Gonna have to change this up a little bit more. Can I raise the age to, say, 27? Does that do anything? You know what? Let me just lower the shooting down here. Alright. Anybody else? Let's see. Alright, so there, we got some more players. Ooh, Kreider. These three guys, Stamkos, Nuge, and Eberle, no way. But Kreider, Ennis, Lalonde, and Morin. Alright, Morin might not be bad. This guy's got pretty low trade value. 3.5 star potential. He's already 26 years old, which is kind of old for our makeup. His shot is already ridiculous. Look at that shot. 90, 93, 94, 95. Passing is only 83, though, and offensive awareness is only 82. So he could get some goals for you, but it's kind of low. He's looking for somebody a little bit more rounded. What about Tyler Ennis? How old is this guy? He's 27. You're kind of trading. Let me see. Yeah, you know what? Tyler Ennis isn't that bad. Put him on the right wing. Just trying to think if there's any downside in getting a Tyler Ennis. What's his we'll check his salary after. And a Chris Kreider. Kreider would be a perfect player, actually, with Mathieu Lalonde, because he's a power forward. Passing is only 84, though. I'm looking for somebody who's got a good shot with really good passing, and Tyler Ennis is a lot better, because he would help out Mathieu Lalonde. They'd both help out each other. All right, Kreider is 1 year younger. Tyler Ennis, 27 is not that bad for our team, though. I mean, he still has, because you look at guys like Eric Johnson and Alexander Ovechkin and Nicholas Backstrom, you know what I mean? It's not that bad. Yeah, I'll commit to changes. Let's see if they want to give up Tyler Ennis. They don't want to give him up. 5.6 for the next year, which is perfect because we got guys to sign this year like Josh Morrissey, so 1 year is the perfect amount. All right, so Tyler Ennis might not be a bad idea. Let's just check out Kreider now as well. Hang on. Whoa. Rangers, there you go. Kreider, 6 years at 6.8. No, we're not taking on that deal. That's way too much. So you know what? I actually like Tyler Ennis. I do. And he's like kind of like the perfect replacement for what's his name, Louis Eriksson. You know what I mean? And they want Louis Eriksson. He's a little bit better in the shot, a little bit better at passing. All right, and he's what, 3 years younger, 4 years younger? Yeah, that's a perfect fit for our team. So Louis Eriksson will obviously go back, all right? So it's a salary cap dump as well, and he's only got 1 year left, so we can sign him to a better deal next year. Okay, I could see them. Well, they're getting back what they want here, but they don't want to give up Tyler Ennis here. So something is definitely going to have to go back the other way. So I think what I'll do is I'll add in Zibanejad as well, because we know we don't want Zibanejad anymore. All right, where is he? Zibanejad, and they want Zibanejad. Good. The only reason I don't want to give up Zibanejad, but I kind of signed him to a deal. I thought I was going to be able to sign him to a very good deal, 5 years. When I signed him, I think it was like 6 years maybe. But he's still got 5 years left at $1.45 million. And, I mean, he's only a 78 overall player. If I only signed him to 1 year, I could have re-signed him this year to a minor league contract. And I know you Super Swedes out there love your Mika Zibanejad, or I know he was drafted 6th overall, but looking at his stats, he's turning out to be another Johansson, you know what I mean? I'd keep him if he had a very good defensive category, but defensive awareness 81. I'm not saying he could get better, but we got to free up some cap space for next year, and just 1.450 is enough that I would want to get rid of it, all right? So they want Eriksson, they want Zibanejad. I think that could go through the way it is. Let's just try it. I don't think they'll be pissed off about that. So Eriksson and Zibanejad for Tyler Ennis. Will it go through? All right, so we can live with what you're sending us, but this is the deal. Your offer is woefully insufficient. All right, are they our rivals yet? Hang on. Where does it say? It should say at the bottom. Oh, there it is. You have a neutral GM relationship with Buffalo. Okay, so good. We haven't pissed them off just yet. No, I don't want to trade up our first-round picks this year because we got to draft strong this year with Pittsburgh and Washington's draft pick, or we can even move up in the draft, right? What's got to go back? It's got to be a forward going back. We don't have a defenseman. It's got to be one of our forward prospects down here, like what's Martu Kawani? I could add that guy in there. Yeah, why not? Add that guy in there, and let me add one more person. You guys were saying, I was reading your comments, you guys were saying to add that Truck guy in there. This guy, Troke. Let's see, did I draft this guy? Because if I drafted him, no, Dallas Stars drafted him. Power forward, he's got a pretty good shot as well. But, nah, that's about it. He's just got a power shot. Nah, we can give up this guy. Brendan Truck. Yeah, we can give this guy up. All right, so let me just go down here. Truck. There you go. Let's see if I can get a draft pick coming back. Yeah, I'll just try it out. See if I can get a second-round pick coming back. If they don't accept that, I'll just take the second out of there, all right? So Eriksson, Zibanejad, Mark Cantuani, and Truck for Tyler Ennis and a second. Will it go through? The value here is just too far off, so let me take the draft pick out of there. They just really don't want to give up Tyler Ennis. But, oh, your relationship with Buffalo is considered poor. Oh, they didn't like that. I've been offering them multiple trades here. So let me add something else back here. I don't want to piss them off. I really don't want to piss them off. I'll go third-round pick just because we're so far in now. The third-round picks are all crap anyways. All right, so will it go through? Yes, there it is. All right, so before they got pissed off about it, they accepted it. It seems like a sweet proposal on our end. So on behalf of the Buffalo Sabres organization, I accept. All right, so there you go. And look at that. We freed up a little bit more salary cap space, dumping off Louis Eriksson and Zibanejad. And now we have close to $20 million that we can use to re-sign players in the offseason. All right, so I'll just clear that trading block. We don't need to make any more trades. That was the one trade that we needed to make. All right, now we got to go and use free agency. Yep. Commit to those trades. So now we can take a look at our team, and let's just go through the lineups once again. All right, so forwards, we got Ovechkin, Backstrom, and now what's his name? Josh Morrissey on the first line. Second line is going to be Matthew Lalonde, Tyler Ennis, and Mark Scheifele. All right, I'm going to give Scheifele one more year because I still think that we'll make the playoffs with Scheifele as the second line. We may not win that President's Trophy, but let's give Scheifele 1 year. Let's use this year to reload once and see if Scheifele can turn out to be that second line playmaker for us. Because now we have two second line snipers in Tyler Ennis and Matthew Lalonde. So let's give Scheifele the chance, okay? I don't want to make another trade for a stud playmaker. I just don't want to do it. Third line then, Carlson, Hartikainen, and we do have Nordstrom in there, but I'm thinking, yeah, we need a third liner and then 3 fourth liners, all right? So a third liner, 3 fourth liners, and excuse me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 defensemen, all right? So 1 third liner, 3 fourth liners, and 2 defensemen. Hang on a second. Ugh, Jesus, man. Freaking nose. All right, so we're back. All right, so 1 third liner, 3 fourth liners, and 2 defensemen. That's what we got to get, okay? Now, I'm not going to go crazy spending money on the fourth liners. We just need people in there who can fill it up, okay? This is, again, more of a reloading year. We're still growing our young guns like Lalonde, Morrissey, and now, not Tyler Ennis, but Scheifele we're trying to get up there as well. Okay, so let's see who we have available forward-wise. Actually, let me just see defense-wise, because defense is important. We're going to need some defensemen. Matt Green, Mark Stewart, Mark Fane, Roman Polak, Grossman, Babchuk. I mean, I think Grossman played okay for us last year, and so did Babchuk. I mean, they played fine. I mean, we won the... I'm not going to say it was their fault that we didn't make the playoffs, right? I mean, that we didn't win the Stanley Cup. We got kicked out in the first round. They were fine for us, and we won the President's Trophy with them on our team. So I don't necessarily want to just spend a lot of money for Matt Green, you know, just because he's the best one up there. I mean, overall-wise, he's the best one up there. Defensive awareness, 85. Discipline, 70. He's a great body checker, no doubt about that. Stewart's more well-rounded, though. You know what I mean? Mark Stewart. I think I want Mark Stewart back. All right. Fane, let's see. No, Fane's too low defensively. Polak, no. Grossman. See, Grossman, again, was more rounded defensively, body checking and defensive-wise. Babchuk, he's gotten a little bit worse. Corbinian, Holzer. Same thing with him. He's pretty good defensively as well. His discipline is 70. I'm just thinking because these guys I could sign to, like, minor league deals. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Just for depth anyways. Why not just try to see? Yeah, I could sign him to a minor league deal. I'll do that right now. Hell yeah. 3 years, Corbinian, because that's a perfect depth player going forward, and we don't have to worry about re-signing him. All right, and he won't hurt our salary cap. So let's go 0.925 for Corbinian Holzer. All right, depth defenseman. I'm not saying he would be top 6. I'm saying depth for him. Babchuk, can I get him on a 2-way? No, he wants a 1-way. Anton Babchuk wants a 1-way, so I won't re-sign Babchuk. I think I want Grossman back just because the salary that he wants, and he's well-rounded, and last year I really didn't have any complaints with him. He still is listed as a top 6, so let's give him a 1 year, 1.5, all right, because all these players, I'm only going to want to give them a 1-year deal because of Josh Morrissey this year. And I think if I offer, like, if I go to Matt Green, right, he's probably going to want, what, 3 years? Yeah. If I go to 1 year, look, now he wants 3.9. You know what I mean? I'd have to give him, like, 4.2 to make sure I get him. I don't want to do that. So let's not go after Matt Green. Let's go after Mark Stewart again. He was on our team once. I liked what he did for our team. He wants 3.2. Yeah, I can offer that. All right, so then you have Grossman and Mark Stewart now, okay? So welcome back to the team here, Mark Stewart. I'll give you, 3.45. Hopefully he signs for that, okay? So we're up to, let's see how much money we've spent. We're up to 1.19, so we're up to, just to be safe, I'll say 5 mil, just to be safe, I know it's much less than that, but just to be safe. So we should still have 14 mil to go here. All right, 1/3 liner and 3/4 liners. Okay, so Anisimov we don't need. We're not gonna. If I was going for that another second liner, I'd go for Anisimov. But again, if I want to offer him a 1-year deal, he's gonna want 6 mil. No way, no how. Okay, Dustin Brown. Yeah, Dustin Brown would be that perfect player to put on the right wing for our third line. All right, Hartikainen, Carlson, and Dustin Brown. That would be a filthy third line. Okay, so yeah, I'd like to get Dustin Brown, no matter what. 1 year, he wants 4 mil. That's fine. I'll give him 4 mil. He's worth it. 4.25, okay? There you go. So that's our 1/3 liner. Mike Ribeiro, we really don't have any more room for him. I could get him just for that second line, but then Mark Scheifele loses his spot, and then Mark Scheifele doesn't get any better, all right? Mike Ribeiro's been great for us, but I want to give Mark Scheifele the chance to get better. Yes, I could put Mike Ribeiro in the middle between Mathieu Lalonde and Tyler Ennis, right? And but then what happens to Mark Scheifele? We could put him down in the minors for 1 year, but I know I'm kind of thinking myself right now. I know Mike Ribeiro would be better for the second line. He would absolutely be better. What about this Dalp guy? This Dalp, you know what? Why not get a younger guy who's... Dalp is actually even better. He's not better defensively. Get out of here, phone. Don't have time for you. You know what? Zach Dalp, how much does he want? 4 years. I think he's going to want a real deal if I give him one. Yeah, 1 year, 4.5. Hang on. Ribeiro... 1 year at 3.8. All right, you know what? Before we do that, let's fill up our fourth line. That's what we need, all right? Brad Marchand, he can fill up our fourth line with Steve Downey. And, yeah. And Jarrett Stoll, you guys were saying, right? Yeah, that could be a perfect fourth line because we don't have any fourth liners. Or Jay McClement even. Because Jay McClement's got a pretty good defensive category with pretty good face-offs. Yeah, he really does. What about, so hang on, Stoll. Stoll's face-offs are better, but McClement was better defensively. Yeah, you know what? I think I want to go after Jay McClement instead. All right. Yeah, we'll get 1 year for Jay McClement at 1.5. Very nicely done. I could go after Jarrett Stoll as well. How much does Jarrett Stoll want for 1 year? He only wants, yeah, I could offer that. All right. There you go. We'll give Jarrett Stoll 1 year at 2.25. All right, so there's 2 fourth liners taken care of. And now, Downey, I don't want to get Downey. He's a penalty guy. All right, he's more of a tough guy than a grinder. I don't want Steve Downey. Brad Marchand to fill out that fourth line perfectly. He's more of a scorer, though. Let me see. What about Tyler Bozak? Is he good to fit? Nah, we don't need Bozak. Looking for a good defensive winger here. No, that guy, Kuzon. No, Jokinen, Deschamps. No, no, no. McMillan, let's see this guy. New. Tyler Kennedy. No, Kennedy's not that bad defensively. He's kind of well-rounded as well. You know what? Yeah, I think Tyler Kennedy would be the best one. Yeah, Tyler Kennedy we will grab as well. All right. I'm not going to go for just the best players. I need the role players, the right players to put in the right position. And this way I can go after Dulp instead of spending crazy amount of money on Marchand for the fourth line, right? I don't need him. I don't need Brad Marchand. So Tyler Kennedy, yeah. Now let me just see how many players have approached now. All skaters, let's see how much money this is. So we'll say 4 million, 3 million, 7, 2.5. We'll say 3 just for it. 10 mil, 2 mil, 12, 2 mil, 14, 1.5, 15.5. Yeah, we can afford Dulp. We can afford that Dulp guy. So Scheifele, you know what? You have been taken over. Sorry, son. There is a younger guy out there who is available that we can get that could be pretty good going forward, all right? Especially on that second line. You never know what this guy could do. I like his offensive awareness at 91. His passing is 89, so right there, now he can really help out that second line. Yeah. I know what you guys are saying. I know what you guys are saying. You got to go back with Ribeiro. I keep on contradicting myself right here. Mike Ribeiro or Dulp. Mike Ribeiro or Dulp. You know what? You know what? Right, Mike Ribeiro's been great for us. I'll give Ribeiro one more chance on our team, all right? Yeah, I'll bring him back. We don't need Dulp. We don't need him. All right, we have players coming up in the future that can fill up the second line. And you know what? This year, we'll put Mark Scheifele back down in the minors, and hopefully he can have a filthy season in the minors and rack up those points, and then we'll see what he is next year, and then we decide what to do with him, all right? But for right now, let's get Mike Ribeiro back and give him a good contract, 1 year at 4 mil. All right, there you go, Ribeiro. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. I don't want that Dulp guy anyways, because if I was going to sign him to 1 year, he wanted a lot more. He wanted like 4.5. I'd have to offer him 5 just to make sure I get him. All right, so we'll skip on Dulp. All right, so let's simulate up here. We have plenty of space on our team. Let us simulate up, and let's see which players actually decided to re-sign with our team here. Let's see. Come on now. You guys got this. Let's see if we got everybody. I hope we got everyone on our team this time. So Mark Stewart is on our team. Very nice. Welcome back to the Washington Capitals. Dustin Brown decided to sign with us. Beautiful. Jarrett Stoll decided to sign with us. Nicholas Grossman has come back to our team. Very nice. Tyler Kennedy is on our team. Jay McClement is on our team. Mike Ribeiro returns. And Corbinian Holzer returns as well. Not returns. Joins our team for the first time. Okay? So there you go, boys. Very nice. We got everyone that we wanted to get, and our team is now complete. Yeah, we got everyone we wanted to get. So we'll end the video here because we still have a lot of line changes to do. We'll save that for the next video. But I will just show you the contracts now of our team. Goaltenders, we got Norbert Klein and Oliver Dansk, or Oscar Dansk, as our 1-2 punch in the net. Defensively, we got Carlson, Johnson, Alsner, Gardner, Stewart, and Grossman for this year. Very nicely done. And forwards, we got Ovechkin, Backstrom, Morrissey, Tyler Ennis, Lalonde, Ribeiro. Third line, Hartikainen, Carlson, Dustin Brown. And the fourth line, Jarrett Stoll, Jay McClement, and Tyler Kennedy. All right? You know what? We might be a filthy team this year. We might just be a filthy team because now our third and fourth liners, definitely role players. Definitely better defensively. All right? And that third line now, there's no reason why that third line with Carlson, Hartikainen, and Dustin Brown can't give us 30 points each. All right? I really do believe in that third line now. So this is going to be an interesting year, boys. So in the next video, we will edit the lines and hopefully be able to start Year 6 simulation. And I will see you guys in the next video.